All right. Rookie cornerback Amani Oruwariye, hope I said his name right. From Penn State, 6'2", cornerback, ran like a 4.4, I believe, in the combine. They said a 4.5, I believe it was a 4.4 in the article I link in the description. He picks off Matthew Stafford, pass to Kenny Galladay, and he actually starts at corner as Darius Slay is out. Now Rashad Melvin has been starting at corner, and Luke G sound like he right, but I heard Rashad Melvin is terrible. I don't know, man. They said he was in the zone system and Raiders. I just heard he terrible. So I look at that situation as an interchangeable situation with Rashad Melvin. I think it's to the point that I think I look at him as the Shine Shed. But we'll see when the lights come on how they seat him. But the Rook, Amani, you look good today. You broke up a fade pass to Marvin Jones, they say. But let's talk about it. We back. Motor City Sports Talk. We in the building. Share the videos. And I appreciate the love, support, man. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. In his case, he got the turn. Tease Tabor was getting a ton of the first team reps. Obviously, I don't know exactly how that was going. The media say one thing, but obviously, they've been switching up personnel. Anderson got the 2-minute drill for snaps as a running back. So they was mixing up personnel. It's too early in camp to win a job that's up for grab or, dominate the reps. They going to just be seeing, who good and who ain't good. And, if somebody having a fantastic day in the first team reps, then I don't think you pull them out. I think you keep them there and you make them, make them start like Walker. Well, not Walker, but like Diggs and, if Slay ever come back, that's their position. Okay? That's their position. But, Amani, I think he was a one full year starter at Penn State. And, he built like Rashad Melvin. I think Rashad Melvin like 6'2", too. He built like him. So, obviously, they see a corner that they want to roll with, prototype size, 6'2", long arms, can run. And, in my opinion, I always thought that it might be a good chance that he may take over a starting role. And I kind of talk about Darius Slay in another video. I don't want it to dominate it. But, Stafford throws another pick. Okay, and I finish on Rashad Melvin. But people got to remember, I don't think it's time to panic. This is camp. Okay, new receivers, new linemen, new scheme. Him and Galladay should be working like, water in the ocean. It should be flowing really, really well. Him and Jones, they was off last year. I think it was due to Stafford being off and Jones being off, in my opinion. But, it's third straight pick he threw in 3 days that they seen. Could have been some other picks, but he got picked off by a rookie this time. And another rookie, Jelani Tavai, picked him off last time. But they still learning. Still learning the plays and getting timing down pat. And it's different when you put them pads on. That 7-on-7 shit, for me, in training camp, and you take it for a grain of salt. You can't touch Stafford. He ain't got to worry about getting hit, but he do feel pressures. And it's different when you put the pads on. 7-on-7 is designed for the offense to win. You feel me? But, talk to me if we get into like, third preseason game and he going out in a real live game throwing picks. But, this has been, Stafford for a while. Last year, he didn't look good in preseason, but is it that he didn't have a proper offseason because his wife was sick? Is it he still learning the playbook and everybody else still learning the route tree? Is it they working on things that he not good at or he's not good at that's pertaining to the playbook, that he not maybe good at a corner route or he may not be good at a high-low situation. He may not be good at option routes, him and Galladay, or him and Jones, or he may not be good, throwing the fade route in the end zone, or he may not be good at the comeback route or the skinny post corner, double move. Maybe they working on things that he not good on. And Darrell Bevel said that in the interview, that they want to work on things that he ain't good at and work on things that he comfortable and not comfortable with. And it sounds like it's a Stafford-friendly offense, but they want to work on the things he not good at. It just kind of remind me of talking about sparring and maybe MMA or boxing. People, you don't win sparring. You don't win training camp. You win jobs at training camp, but you don't win sparring. Sparring is a tool that you use to get better at. That's sparring. It's a tool that you use to get better at. It's a tool that you utilize to sharpen your skills. So training camp is a tool you use to sharpen your skills. They work on things they're not getting. Now, you don't get to the real game or the real fight. You don't get there and work on stuff that you need to work on. I know we was 0 for 50 on this corner route in practice, or this, this stick and nod, or whatever it may be, this fade route and this wheel post combination. But I just feel it the 51st time we tried it in game, it's going to work. Hey, sometimes, sometimes it worked like that if you playing Madden. You know what I'm saying? But you don't do that. You do things that you're comfortable with. But to expand the playbook, you have to work on things that the quarterback is not good at. If you continue to baby the quarterback and only do good things he's good at through the seasons or through the games and through the years, defenses will adjust and say, I noticed that 70% of his passes outside the numbers. Let's try to force him to throw it the deep middle or throw it over the middle and have some success. Defenses pick off on that. So it's critical that you work on things that he's not comfortable with and he's not good with. And that's basically what training camp is. It's just trying to hone the overall skills of the offense and defense and special teams. But back on Amani Agwawi, hopefully I'm saying his name right. I eventually expect to see him to be the starter out there. Like I said before, in the conversations I had with Raider fans about Rashad Miller, he just suck. And I don't think you just automatically, come to Detroit and it's different. Now the scheme can help him, but eventually teams know what you don't do well and what you do well. And if you if you only a really good man cover, you know what? They're going to do man beaters. You know what I'm saying? They're going to do rub routes. You know what I'm saying? They're going to do wheel routes. They're going to do man beating schemes and just, they're going to take advantage. You got to be a well-rounded corner. And Rashad Melvin, he is what he is. He a good veteran player probably, but you know what? If he ain't became a good enough zone corner to start a majority of the league, chances is in Detroit, he ain't going to be good enough to be your long-term starter. He's just a stop plug. Amani Agwawi, coming into this league, he can't do nothing but get better if they evaluated the draft right. If he could play in this league, he better. Not just today because he picked off Stafford and he played really well and he did probably better than people expect. Does that make him the starter? No. Rome wasn't built in a day. It takes multiple good days, stringing weeks together, good in-game performances to show that you earn the trust. Now, if it's all even and everybody just mixed in the pack and everybody pretty much even, then, they're going to go with the rookie because he got the most upside. But Tabor had been getting the starts. He's been getting the starts. And it just seemed like they just trying to force him to be a good player. He's just not a good NFL player. Because if he was doing really, really well, he'd be the starter. He wouldn't have to come out where Agwawi get reps. But maybe he improved, and we'll see how it goes, man. But I'm going to talk about Darius Slay. That wasn't the video I was planning to do. I'm gonna talk about Darius Slay in another video. I got another video coming up, or probably before this I drop that video. After this I drop the Slay video, and tomorrow I finish the team preview with the Chargers, and hopefully I get to the Piston video about the offseason grade I want to get to. But eventually he the future. You know what I'm saying? Either he the future, or he gonna be the future in the present, like real soon. So we'll see. But I find it very, very odd about Darius Slay. Very, very odd, but. It is what it is. I do know that Melvin Gordon from the Chargers has requested a trade, and they offer him $10 million average. He want more than that. Gurley gets over $14 million average, so you'll probably see him move as well. So you might see a few veteran trades move this offseason. But once again, I appreciate everybody for blessing me with your viewership. Just keep sharing the videos. I will probably do a live this week. If not, get to it next week. But when the season starts, I do one every week or maybe multiple times a week. But let me know what you think. I'll link the article in the description on the article link. We all about receipts and sources. And don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. Keep sharing the videos. Fastest way to get in touch with me personally is email or Twitter. Share the videos. The best way to help the channel out. Best donation you can make. And other than that, check out my other channel, Goodfellas Sports TV, and share the videos. I appreciate the love, support, man. Keep sharing the videos. Let me know what you think in the comment section. One time for the one time.